1 second into the first period, Pierre Page, who tutored under Badger Bob Johnson at Calgary.
Right, and I talked to him about Badger today, and he had some really nice things to say about him. And one of the things that he said about Bob Johnson, who of course is back in Colorado Springs.
From behind the Penguin net, gave it away to Owen Nolan. And Owen Nolan's decked by Grant Jennings. Play continues. It goes in front. Here's Kip Noor shooting him right from 30 feet, and the stop made by Barrasso as Miller was left alone in 30. Again directs it back into Penguin territory, and Jimmy Pack just plays it up in the air. It bounces all the way through to the Quebec end. Tugnut's going to come out of the net and one-arm it over. Here's Recchi of the Penguins taking the puck and shoots it right to the net, and Tugnut just got back to make that save on Mark Recchi. Goal. Jaromir Jagr in the Nordiques zone. Can't come up with it. Nordiques and a quick three-man rush to center. Pazlowski, the former St. Louis Blue, to the left side. And Frick got a man there, and Adam Foote couldn't knock it by Barrasso. Good save by Coffey. Back to Ronnie Francis. Left side to Mullen. Steps in the left wing circle. Throw it in deep behind the net. Lemieux can't get to it. And Gusarov unable to clear. Recchi's got it. He shoots and scores. Mark Recchi buries it from the right wing circle, and the Penguins take a 1-0 lead. Now book him, Dano. Mark Recchi came out. He was alone in that right wing circle, and he just wristed it quickly by Tugnut, and the Penguins lead 1-0.
And that's a $100 bill for Donald Wandrash of Michico, Wisconsin, on our Ironman Advantage contest. Recchi circled out of the corner and stole that puck. He did a good job of making sure he got to the loose puck. Good hustle by Mark Recchi to start that play, and then just shooting from his favorite spot, really. He loves to score from right there off that far post.
Goal number 6. Can't do it. Moran again with that puck. Sliding in behind the Penguin net to Kip Miller, and he turns, looks out, turns and shoots it right on, and Barrasso save. Rebound. Moran put it right into Barrasso's glove. Boy, some pretty good goaltending by Barrasso there from right in front as the Nordiques banging the Nordiques have outshot the Penguins 8-5, but Pittsburgh leading here 1-0. Bob Airy trying to take it out of midair. The Penguins do get into the Nordiques in a wrist shot by Recchi, and he scores again. The wrecking ball gets his second, and the Penguins lead 2-0. Oh, she wants to sell my monkey. Mark Recchi with that explosive wrist shot breaking loose here tonight, and the Penguins have built it to a 2-0 lead.
And he picked his favorite spot again, stick side, just inside the left post. That's his favorite place to shoot from. Mark Recchi looked like it took a piece of Tugnut on the way. He just got a piece of that puck, and it jumped off him into the net.
On the Nordiques with the Penguins. Plays it for Paul Coffey. Penguins on their second power play opportunity. 1-for-1 on the night. A lead pass to Stevens behind the defense. Stevens comes in, his shot save, rebound, and Lemieux shot it right over the top of the net. It went over the crossbar. Back with it will be Ron Francis. Plays the puck over to Coffey with a minute to go on the penalty. To Lemieux left side. Great pass to Jagr right to the net. His shot. A good save by Tugnut. Well, Lemieux is making those million-dollar passes here in this game. He just feathered. Losing the puck to Ronnie Francis. Penguins shorthanded. And they have it again. Francis with a wide open. Joey Mullen cutting for the net. Mullen comes down, fakes a shot. Now he's there, and his shot stopped by Tugnut. He tried to get a little too fancy, I believe, that time. Sundin rams into Mullen. But Joey looked it over. Tugnut would not. Boy, to check by Trottier. Up in the play to the right wing to Huff. He's into the Penguins. It goes to Sundin. His shot save made rebound. Huff, and he shot it wide. 1 second left. And here's Barrasso whacking away, and he hit his own teammate Brian Trottier. He got mad at the Penguin goaltender. Settles the puck around to the far boards, and Francis gets a handle on that. Swinging up to Recchi, and the Penguins break 4 men strong to the Oilers. Go back in. The shot by Stevens goes in, and the Penguins have taken a 3-0 lead. Kevin Stevens has just cashed in. And the Penguins have scored again. That one off the stick. It appeared to Tugnut, and Stevens gets his 13th of the year, and the Penguins are up 3-0.
When things aren't going well, it seems like there's always one facet of the game that just doesn't click in for you. And even though Stevens had a lot of time to get this shot away, another one that appeared to hit Tugnut on the way into the net.
And inside the Penguin stripe. Jennings look back. It goes on to Recchi. Down the left wing, has room against Adam Foote. Comes down, a slap shot, and he's stopped by Tugnut. There's Mark Recchi again with that open space. Very similar to a little bit like Wayne Gretzky does, and he pulls it off the boards, and he's got it going to Smeel, and he shoots it. That'll miss. Here's Sundin around, puts it in. Sundin found the loose puck, and he pulled it right in front and put it in, and it's 3-1. Well, the bounce went the Nordiques' way that time. But Joe Sakic's the guy that really made that play, Paul. Just working the board so well, and he's not big in size, but he has that ability to get to that puck and work it out of a dangerous situation. And then Sundin found the loose puck off the board.
Yeah, he got away from Larry Murphy with that puck. Smell shot it over the net. Everybody went over that way, including Barrasso. Everybody thought the puck went over to that side, on the right side, but it didn't. It just pumped
the net to Kevin Stevens. Stevens around to Ronnie Francis. Centers it. Mullins right there. His shot, but he missed the net. Now Jennings off the left wing board. Throw it in behind the goal to Kevin Stevens. Stevens turns around. He's up in on the play by Adam Foote. Now Joey Mullen takes over. Mullen of Pittsburgh down the slot. Here he is, wide open. His shot blocked, picked up in front. Who's going to get it? It rolls away from the goaltender, right to the Nordiques. Greg Paslowski. On the center ice to Steve Moran. To Paslowski with some room. He comes down. That booming shot. Oh, it just went through Barrasso and off the side of the goal. And Paslowski picks it up again. A 3-1 game in front. Moran deflects it wide of the goal. Joe Sakic of Quebec has a man open, cutting to the net. Paslowski. Barrasso stepped down to block it with his stick and knocked the pass away. Good play there by Barrasso to read the attempted pass. Francis takes it to give away to the Nordiques, and he pulls the trigger, and he missed the net. And Doug Smale winds it up the sideboards. Ahead for Sakic. Look out. Sakic gets a trigger, and Sundin. He shoots it himself, though. Save made. Rebound. Sundin's too well covered. Nicely by Gordy Roberts. Finding Joe Mullen, the Penguin right winger, back to pack. He avoids a check by Huff. On to Stevens, man open left wing. Instead he goes to Mullen, right side. Shooting, he went right through. Tugnutt hit the post to the right of the Recchi with a pair, Stevens with one, and Matt Sundin has scored. Here's a lead pass to Lemieux. Trying to break in against the Nordiques. Goaltender Tugnutt left side. He's there. Goes in front of Yager, and he couldn't get the backhander off. Lemieux calls for the puck now. Around the net. He's right there. His shot. Save made. Rebound. Recchi gets the hat trick, and the Penguins lead 4-1. Now Michael Motorcycle. Mark Recchi with the third goal of the night. The Penguins, right winger, center iceman, and left winger, all in one here tonight, gets the hat trick.
Yager shot the puck over towards Lemieux. Lemieux tried to just tuck it in on Tugnutt. He went down. Recchi did not get the wood on that shot he wanted to get. He was trying to really get the puck up underneath the crossbar, a lot higher than he got it. I know that much. But he just was able to loft it up over the glove of Tugnutt.
In the power play, Mario steps to center ice, and Coffey turned around the alley to Francis. The Nordiques want to change a breakaway chance for Francis, and he's stopped by Tugnutt. Oh, goodness. How did the Nordiques get crossed up? There's one assist here tonight. Off to Recchi. Goes into Stevens. Back to Recchi. Cuts for the net. He tried to feather it in the short side. He couldn't get it in. Now Lemieux has it again. Back to the left point to Coffey. 8 seconds to go. Around the net. In front. It goes to Stevens. He shoots and scores. Kevin Stevens set up by Recchi again, and Recchi has 5 points on the night. Stevens' his second goal, and the Penguins now lead 5-1. Ah, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Boy, great passing there by the Pens.
Lemieux went out to Coffey. Coffey got rid of it in a hurry. Over to Recchi. And that is just great skill. The ability for Recchi to turn that puck over with one motion, just tap his stick to that puck right onto Stevens' stick, and he just fired it upstairs on Tugnutt. He didn't have a prayer on that.
Francis, he's back playing. Relayed to Sakic, and will shoot it to the net off Barrasso's glove. He tried to poke it through. He hit his skates. It comes right to Kevin Stevens with Mullen back 2-on-1, 3-on-2 now. Stevens on the right side comes down. He looks for the hat trick. He shoots and scores. The hat trick for Kevin Stevens. And the Penguins now lead 6-1. Oh, no. Eddie Spaghetti. Oh, Stevens just blasted a slap shot right by Tugnutt. And the Penguins get their 6th goal. The HT for Kevin Stevens.
And he did the same thing Recchi did earlier. Coming down that off wing and blasting it right underneath the stick glove, stick side inside the far post. Like a replay of the goals that Recchi scored earlier in this game.
Boy, that one had a lot of muscle behind it. I'll tell you, that was a booming shot by Kevin Stevens.
And he looked at Mullen first before, as he was winding up, he glanced.
Well, for the first time in the last Penguin goal, Mark Recchi did not figure in. He was in 5 of the 6. Here's Sundin to the left wing. Cutting back into the Penguins, and it goes in off Murphy as he centered it out. And it'll be a short-handed goal with the Nordiques. Sundin centered it to hit Murphy's stick or his leg and carry him right in behind Barrasso. A short-handed goal. Matt Sundin will get his 2nd of the night.
Murphy immediately grabbed that puck out of the net and fired it off the boards in frustration. Sundin cut in behind the goal. Murphy went over to break up the centering pass and it went right off his skate. Perfect pass by Sundin.
Trio out here for Scotty Bowman. And Recchi to the center point to Grant Jennings. He shoots it. That's stopped by Tugnutt. And he falls backwards, holding that puck. And we'll get a face-off and go back ice. Jam the shoulder into Adam Foote, but the Nordiques able to clear it to center ice. Sundin with a pair tonight down the left wing against Recchi. Sundin pulls back, goes left point to Finn. And he shoots it and scores. Deflected in by Doug Smale, and it's 6-3. Still time left in this hockey game. Doug Smale, I believe, got a stick down and deflected it in. And it is now a 6-3 game. Yep, there's Sundin figuring in again. 3rd goal he's been involved in. Finn just shot it.
He wristed it. Barrasso and flopping out there to try to get to the puck, but Smale redirected it right past Tommy into the net.
20 feet inside his own blue line. Throws it back to center. Recchi of the Penguins finds space. Got Yager cutting right down the slot by himself. Yager's in on goal. He shoots and scores. Jaromir Jagr beats Tugnut like a rented mule. And the Penguins have a 7-3 lead. That'll send them out of the building here as Jaromir Jagr set up nicely and a brilliant shot on a backhander, his favorite move.
What a pass by Recchi, too.
Recchi, another point. 6 points tonight.
Yep, a little backhand maneuver by Recchi. Just laid it out there perfectly for Jagr. That's his favorite move. That last little move, he goes to the backhand, and he got good authority on the shot. Put it up high on Tugnut.
On to the right side. 15 to go. Jimmy Pack bouncing around near boards. Bob Airy has the puck. They set it up for Loney. Loney turns, shoots it. Save made. Recchi's backhander, and that's stopped in front. Well, he's had one of those nights. Mark Recchi, and time's going to run out now. 1 second left, and that's it. So tonight, the Penguins win on the road for the 6th time this year. And the wrecking ball comes through in a big way. He has a hat trick and 3 assists here tonight for the Penguins. A 6-point evening for Mark Recchi, and the Penguins will be coming home above 500. Final score, Penguins 7, Quebec 3 on the Penguins Hockey Network.